In an earlier video, we have grown. Today, we will shrink. How does Valorant play if we go tiny? And not just a bit tiny. What if we go super tiny? Can we even reach the bomb site before the round ends? And what happens if you would drop down a ledge you would usually survive? Let's find out. But first, 30 seconds of your time, good sir. Let me tell you about Valorant Tracker. A completely free program that allows you to keep track of your own stats, the stats of your enemies, and more to increase your odds of winning a game. Accompanied with their in-depth analysis, means that within a blink of an eye, you will be able to spot and improve on the things you've been struggling with. Consider downloading Valorant Tracker by clicking the link in the description to start ranking up. So, Icebox, let's import the map into Unreal Engine 5 with the Joanna script, link in the description, and what the f*** issue on my part, should have cleaned the folder. It is time to shrink a bit. And instead of changing the size of the map, I will, like you awesome nerdy commenters suggested, make myself smaller. Which to do, I have to change this value, and resize the pill to make sure I don't move like the Flash, and boom. Welcome to Mini Rant. Mini Valorant. Valorini. You get what I mean. It honestly doesn't feel like we shrunk much. Maybe it's because we are roughly on the same height as when we are crouched. Well, I guess we are now even smaller because we now fit below the spawn slope. Now it's starting to feel like we are actually tiny because, oh man, it takes so long to get around. Kinda makes you wonder how boring or how fun the game would be if we had a higher base movement speed. If we were in a real match, would you die if you drop down here? Personally, I think you'll survive with maybe a sliver of HP. Anyway, I've seen enough. I want to get even smaller. Let's go 25% of our original size. Change this, and this again, and voila. Tiny man. And now it's really starting to feel small. Let's make our way to the drop again. Just bear with me. I'll get there eventually. Alright, let's see if we can survive it again. Yeah, looking up, I don't think we'll survive this one. We are even smaller than these barrels. Even the basic things like peeking left to peeking to the right of the bomb site takes a whopping 10 seconds. Not to mention our arch nemesis, stairs. Fun fact, the gravity in Valorant's universe is 2.5 times stronger than the gravity on Earth. Being so small with our tiny muscles, jumping barely gets us from the ground. So I don't think we can take these steps, but hey, I guess Riot thought ahead of that and made the slope for the tiny Phoenix players. Even the small plushes feel like the carnival prizes that you could never win. Another fun fact, being 25% of our original size, it now takes 1 minute and 4 seconds to rotate to the other bomb site. That is 19 seconds longer than the spike duration. You literally can't make it to the spike in time. Anyway, now that we know how people smaller than 6 feet experience the average day, it's time to go crazy. What if we go 10% of our original size? This might just break our game, so bear with me. Oh my god, what happened to our gun? Why is our fuel model like this? Are we even moving? Oh, we are, just really slowly. Let me just walk to the stairs. This is going to take forever. Just walking this distance that would take roughly 1 second in normal size, now takes a whopping 2 minutes to get to the bottom of the slope. And don't share too quickly, this is just the bottom. Next up is Mount Everest. 2 newborns later, we finally make it back to our ledge, and it looks like it changed from a cliff to a ravine. This drop, you definitely don't survive. Anyway, continuing to the bomb site. It's starting to feel like Toy Story here. The models are just so incredibly big. I would love to see a game mode where we have our original speed, but are sized smaller for April Fools or whatever. It would be such a blast to play with friends. And not to mention how hard it would be to hit your opponents. It would just be so much fun. Coming back to our epic drop, here we go. Hold on, we didn't move fast enough, so we landed here instead. Here we go again! Okay, that was pretty underwhelming. Now, call me mad, right? But what if we go to 1% of our original size, huh? Oh, now I got you interested. Let me just change some values and compile the changes, and it broke. I have a slight feeling Unreal Engine is trying to tell us something here. Let me just try to play, let's see what happens. We are significantly bigger, but our gun is gone and we move even slower. We barely move. Oh, I get it, guys. I think when you make Phoenix this small, it means you have to subscribe, because this is the end of the video. Or actually, let me try the Mr. Beast way of telling you to subscribe. Subscribe or Mini Phoenix will crawl into your mouth while you're sleeping. Play Explosion!